Gum Gurubhyo Namah. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 18, Sannyasa Yoga. Shloka 7. Niyatasya tu sannyasaha karmano nopapadyate mohatasya parityagaha tamasa parikirtitaha. Shloka translation. Indeed, the renunciation of necessary, inevitable and unavoidable actions does not arise. Such renunciation through delusion is said to be tamas. Commentary. True renunciation isn't about avoiding necessary actions. Think of it this way. Life presents us with unavoidable duties. Taking care of our basic needs, fulfilling our responsibilities, responding to emergencies. These aren't things we can simply opt out of. To try and renounce them out of delusion, perhaps thinking it's more spiritual, is actually a sign of inertia or ignorance. We should aim to act skillfully and efficiently, freeing ourselves from unnecessary burdens. The problem is that it is very easy for us to fool ourselves. We might think we are being very spiritual, but we are in reality just avoiding our duties. Shloka 8. Dukkha-mityeva yat karma kaya klesha bhayat tyajet sakritva rajasam tyagam naiva tyaga palam labet. Shloka translation. He who abandons an action from fear of physical trouble, considering it painful, thus deliberately abandoning it, does not receive the benefit of relinquishment. Commentary. It's explained here that true relinquishment isn't about avoiding action because you're afraid of pain or difficulty, whether it's physical or mental. That kind of avoidance doesn't lead to freedom. Instead, it creates more problems. Think about it. When we try to dodge responsibilities, a part of us knows we are not doing what we should be. This leads to unease or even depression. We might try to distract ourselves with easier things, but that doesn't solve the underlying issue. Bhagavan Shri Krishna's teaching is that we find freedom by fulfilling our potential, not by running away from challenges. It is also important to distinguish between action and just plain work. Some jobs can take us away from our true calling, and leaving them might actually free us to express our dharma. However, for most of us, work is a necessary part of life and shouldn't be abandoned unless we can truly live a life of complete renunciation. Shloka 9. Karyamityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate Arjuna sangam tyaktva palam chaiva satyaga satviko mataha. Shloka translation. When the necessary action is performed by recognizing its essential nature and relinquishing attachment and benefit, O Arjuna, such a relinquishment is considered sattvic. This verse clarifies what it means to do necessary actions without attachment. It's not that our actions are pointless, but that we shouldn't be solely focused on the reward. Think about your job. If you're only working for the paycheck, you're not fully engaged and your work will likely be mediocre. You're only half alive. Instead, the Gita encourages us to put our heart and soul into what we do, to find meaning and purpose in the action itself. This makes us more alive and benefits everyone around us. We often try to justify everything we do, searching for some grand purpose, instead of simply doing what needs to be done with a neutral attitude. We get caught up in our own rationalizations and can even look down on those who don't share our views. This distracts us from experiencing true freedom. Shloka 10. Nadveshtya kushalam karma kushalena anusajjate tyaji sattva samavishto Medavi chinna samshayaha. Shloka translation. The renouncer, pervaded with purity, endowed with strong intelligence and having sundered doubts, does not hate unpleasant actions, nor does he become attached to pleasant actions. Commentary. This verse describes what a true relinquisher is like. It's not about being lazy or careless, but about achieving a state of purity, strong intelligence, and freedom from doubt. This doesn't happen automatically. It takes real effort to get there. It might seem paradoxical, but reaching a neutral state of mind actually requires a lot of focused energy. We all know that life isn't always fun. We all have to deal with unpleasant tasks. But the Gita advises us to face everything, both the good and the bad, with the same calm and cheerful attitude. The more we complain about our lives, the more we get bogged down and lose our energy. It's important to understand the distinction here. It's not that we shouldn't enjoy the good things in life, but we shouldn't become attached to them. We should be able to experience joy without getting stuck on our preferences. We are meant to enjoy life to the fullest in all its aspects. These verses are in Sanskrit and there are limitations in the language we are attempting to translate them into. Therefore, the translation may not be perfectly accurate in every instance. To gain a deeper understanding of any content that's been posted on this channel, you should present your questions to Guru and you will receive answers for them. This is the path of spiritual practice for our journey towards the Supreme. You can submit your questions by commenting below or by contacting us via this phone number +94 74 280 7193. May the blessings of the Guru be upon you all. Gum Gurupyo Namah.